Hello everybody, it's been a minute since I actually did another video. I've just been going through a lot, and yeah, so I'm always getting inspiration, but for me to just sit and do the video and things like that, I just you know but anyway, something has been in my head, though, in my heart, especially when it comes to entrepreneurs in South Africa. There's this group on Facebook I actually follow, and sometimes I just go through messages and posts and comments people say, and wada and all of that, right? So one of the things that I pick up is that um people, when they talk about business, it's hard, and to be honest with you, I grew up with that perception as well, because I've always been a person who considered going into business, from a very young age. So I remember when I used to hear people talk, they would say that you need at least 5 years, for the business to work. You need to give it 5 years and things like that and things like that and things like that, right? And I think it's more like this has been engraved in us, because one of the comments that I read as well was saying that, yeah, I've been in it for 3 years, I've been in it for 5 years, it's not easy and all of that. So what came to my mind after reading all of that is, I think we need to define what hardship is, what exactly is hard, and I think we need to go back to the basics first, when it comes to business. I don't think, for me personally, I don't think business is hard. I just think that you need to have a system that you use, and you need to follow that system up until, and yes, you need to be flexible and nimble, be able to adjust few things as you go along, but it has to be action orientated type of a situation. So firstly, for me, I would say you need to define what the goal is. Okay, so you need to, okay, fine, now that you want to be in business, but what is your goal exactly? Yes, you want money, I understand that, but one thing that I learned was that if you want money, don't focus on money, focus on your product. You understand? So I think it's very important, to define what is it that is hard exactly, and against what you already, because now it means that you have to have a like what you call this, a goal, your goals, your mission, and then after having that, and then your plan of action, that has to be there before you even start. Okay, like, if I want to achieve this, how will I go about achieving it? And there has to be a commitment and consistency on a daily basis to act on that. So now when you come to a point of saying, okay, business is hard, then okay, fine. For instance, if I had to do step 1, 2, 3, these are hard steps, then at least you are able to focus on that. Then when you are going out there seeking for help, you're not just generalizing and saying that all business is hard. What is hard exactly? What is it that's hard about business? Just define it to yourself, and then find the resolution, because it could be that you don't even know why you are in business in the first place. You don't even know your drive or your motivation of being in business. Of course, it's going to be hard, because now you're running around like a headless chicken, because you don't even know where you're going. You don't even have aims. You don't even have goals for yourself. You don't even have a time span on top of that to say, okay, in the next 3 months, I'm going to call, for instance, in my case, I'm going to call like potential clients. Me personally, I'm looking for clients outside of SA. So, so my database is mainly for people like in Botswana, in Namibia, in all those in all the, well, southern region countries, but not necessarily in SA, So if I say, okay, my business is hard, what is it? Because what is hard exactly? Because remember, life works in seasons. There's a season where you need to plant. There is a season where you need to now water the plants, right? The whatever planting you've done, and then there comes the reaping time. You understand? So you need to identify in your business, what season is it? Is it the season to plant, meaning that if it's cold calling, you need to do, if you're speaking to client, planting seeds so people know, is it advertising, what is it? There comes a time where And how you water all of this is it's remaining positive, it's just being patient with yourself, and just I worked for a company, ne? Dude, this company, within 6 months of operation, it was already turning a turnover of 5 million each month. So I saw that, what, there's nothing hard. But if you do one action and you're consistent in that action, God meets you. That's where the miracles happen. Because how the miracle happen, it's not by what you are doing daily, but it could happen in another way. You can meet a business partner. Miraculous things just happen, but you need to be consistent in what you're doing. So before you start saying that business is hard, hey, things are hard, define what it is exactly that is hard about business, then it makes sense to you. Because what you're doing is, when you say business is hard, it's an umbrella term. So you are blocking anything or any help. Even if I want to reach and say, okay, let me help you, or let me understand at least what is it that's hard. You understand? Because one thing that I've also learned is that I want to do business consulting, but of course I have to do this for myself first, before I can tell other people how to run their businesses and things like that. But one thing I realize is that as visionaries, you cannot afford to get involved in the day-to-day. You understand? There has to be somebody that's backing you up in when it comes to the admin things, so that you keep your focus on where you want to go, where you want to be. Keep your focus on the main things that will bring in business. Not you're bringing in business and then the same person bringing in business has to do what you call this, the admin part, and do big. Sorry about that. That is rude of me. But anyway, yeah. So what I'm trying to say to you is, look, I'm here to assist you. I'm here to help. I'm here to listen, because I'm not that I'm at the place where I want to be. Definitely I'm not even close. But I don't stop myself with words like business is hard. My question is, am I doing even the things that I said I want to do? Or like things the ideas that I have? Okay, if I have this product, how am I going to push it forward? Am I doing the cold calling? Am I talking to people every day? You understand? So that when I say to you, hey, it's hard, then I know that, okay, I'm not getting any results from what I'm doing. Then I have to go back and look, okay, maybe I'm not addressing the right people, because at the end of the day, it's the results that speak, right? It is the results that speak. So yeah. So yes, I hope this helps somebody. But you know what? Keep pushing. Things do turn around, and please also note that things do turn around. Right now, you might be going through some hardships, and you think this is forever. It feels like forever. You've been in it the past couple of months. It feels like forever. Remember, life changes. Nothing stays the same. Nothing. So the best you can do now is to remain positive, and is to remain consistent in whatever you are doing, so that it changes because life is changing every second. They are not the person you were yesterday. You just gotta accept that. You don't see it, it's not evident, but you're not. That's that. So yeah. So just keeping positive and just seeing, I think the most important thing is your vision. Keep it there, keep it alive. Know what it is that you're after. When you wake up in the morning, know what it is that you're after, and be grateful for the fact that you're after something. There are many of us that are just waking up not knowing what the hell we want, what the hell we are doing in this earth, and we've just been driven by the wind left and right. So don't be caught up in that cycle. Okay, you are a winner. That's who you are. You are a winner. Go and win. Do that business. Dedicate yourself, and go through things and ask yourself, what is it that I'm doing or that I'm not doing that is producing the result? Because your goal is your result of what you want to see at the end of the day. You understand? So yes, go and win.